So I got D's and F's my whole life, right? Like, I knew school wasn't practical, it wasn't right for me. And I'm so obsessed with the end consumer that I think I'm with the consumer at scale in a way that most people aren't. Thus, it seems what I'm doing is crazy. Here's a big one. This one's gonna land with you too. Remember when I started filming myself 24 hours a day?
Yes.
Yes.
When I started doing Daily B and doing D-Rock and all that, a lot of people had a lot of things to say behind my back. Who does he think he is? This is so ridiculous. Charlatan, and now it's the norm. It's, for so many, it's the story of my life.
Okay, so question for you then. A lot of people are listening and they do not have the kind of courage or confidence you have to go against the grain. So it's part of who you are. I think you came out of the womb going against the grain. But a lot of people listening, and Gary, our audience, they're making $100,000 in their business and they want to make $1 million. But they are so afraid to do something different, so they continue to do what everyone else is doing. What would you say to them? How do you give them that advice to go against the grain?
Against the grain is actually the practical thing to do. What I say to them is, I know a lot of people that have gone from 100,000 to zero because they didn't want to stop doing Google AdWords or email marketing or pamphlets or courses, or what I would say to them is, if you don't put yourself out of business, someone else is going to do it for you.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Right? And just because I want to make sure everyone understood what I was saying there, when I say put yourself out of business, it means you need to try to do different things that might not work. You're not going to put yourself out of business, but what I mean by that is you need to innovate new things for you, because if you don't, someone else is going to do it and then you're going to be out. And, look at search. We're literally living in the pre-dawn of AI. The Meta AI, the Chat GPT, do you know how many people run their entire business by Google AdWords? What if people stop going to Google to search?
Right.
That's like all the people that lived on Yellow Pages when I was doing websites, and I said, you're gonna lose, you need to have a website, and search engines are coming. But now, people make fun of all those people. Like when I would do talks and everyone, like the Yellow Pages people, they would all laugh, but now they've become the Yellow Pages people. They're one-dimensional Google search.
So when you talk about, if I may, we share a mutual friend and peer. And when you talk about doing the things that are practical, that the thing that is going to keep us in business, that's going to keep us moving forward, is doing the things that is unexpected. And yes, it does take a little courage, but oftentimes we look at that as like the nitty gritty work. And there was an observation that I read from